Detective Luphisra again. I'm back for more ABC Murders. I almost said Nancy Drew, but no, it's ABC Murders. I'm hoping this, the volume is okay and that everything looks okay because, yeah. Hold on. For some reason my thing looks weird. Give me a sec while I check some stuff. Okay. Everything's cool. Now. Yeah. I am going to finish up playing this game today, I imagine, because I'm at 81% progress, which means I have about 19 percent to go. So I imagine this stream is going to be a bit shorter than the previous streams. I'm hoping the volume is okay. Yeah, because it seems from this headset's affecting the volume. Yeah, and looking at the ego points, I realize I'm not Paro. Okay, I'm half Paro, half. But yeah, let's get started. Hoping the audio and everything's fine. I'm using a Bluetooth headphone. I don't know if the connection of that affects the audio or not. So, we'll see. Okay. Yes, last time we stopped at this. We were gonna explore ABC's home. We managed to finally catch ABC, whose name I already forgot. I'm sure they wrote it, right? Somewhere, what's his name? Oh no, this is just the victims. I know it's Alexander something. ABC, but whatever. Let's go just talk to this lady.
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Tuck told me that you might be coming.
Thank you.
Madame,
I'll be nice.
You may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think you might even be interviewed. You are key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards.
Yeah, a lot of serial killers don't look like serial killers.
He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington.
Oh,
and
Paddington.
What's more,
reminds me of Paddington
Mr.
Bear.
left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
Well done. You were right. He did go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Yep, you
Tell
were.
me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Very nice observation skills from this lady.
Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the wall. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said.
That's what he said.
And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
That's blood. Okay, that's blood. It's probably blood.
Do you think it was blood?
Well, when I saw them, I thought, look, he spilled his wine or his soup all over himself.
Oh, she's
I
calm.
think about it, well, they did look like blood.
Got used to travel for his
because,
work.
He's already
Is that
caught,
correct?
Right?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always on trains.
Stockings. See, stockings.
But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
Do you know where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and
Probably
July
in
the
Andover and
25th.
Bexhill.
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
Okay, yeah, that's... doesn't help things.
I
huh?
remember one thing. Bexhill's by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cast asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Bathing dress? No, so hold on. Okay. I was blocking my OBS, alright. Yeah.
Very interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
Ah, okay. Newspapers about the case. So now we know.
Which newspapers?
The evening ones and the daily ones.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Okay, cool.
Take the key on the counter.
Thank you. Thank you, lady. Let me take a look at those stuff.
It looks like I've found the real master of this house.
The little cat. That's what. Okay, cool. Yeah. Right. He's here.
There is no need to worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Okay. Hold on. The setting. Okay. Guess it's peeking red in my OBS, that's what. Oh, the keys. Yes, don't forget to grab the keys.
I should check the register. Mrs. Marbury may have been hiding something from me.
I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
She's not letting me do it, so I have to, like... Oh, I don't have
The
to
truth
just look
is
at
becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
it. What? I didn't notice anything. Bro, you should at least let me look and tell me what you had noticed. Okay, let me observe her
This
first.
woman appears to be in a good mood.
I wonder why. I mean, a suspected serial killer just got caught at where she is from. Like, you would think that she would be have more emotion or something.
Mrs. Marbury is in a good mood. She's working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel.
She's a professional. That she is. Let's talk to her now.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Oh.
I remember. Just for one night as a favor. Mr. Cust was away,
She's
all
earning
my other
some
rooms were
money
taken,
on the side.
and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
Okay. I need to tell her it's illegal, you
You
know
rented
that,
the
right?
same room to two people. Very profitable, but quite illegal.
But I didn't harm anyone. I was only helping everybody out.
Which I understand, but you're still committing a crime. It's illegal. Oh well, let's stop talking to her. Let's just go up to Mr. Cuss's room. This is his room. So I'll just look everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna grab that ink bottle. Is it ink bottle or medication? Medication.
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists.
Same one
Laudanum,
from
a
Alice
medicine for
Usher's
coughs.
murder.
It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Usher.
Yeah, same one
The
we found.
subject will probably be useful to me.
Indeed it will. That, oh, it's sedative.
Diethyl barbituric acid,
Ooh.
Johnson Company.
You ever
I
used
know
this?
this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Cool. The
It's
ABC
an
guide.
ABC.
Obviously, because he's a killer. He has a knife. Might be the knife that he used to kill Sir Carmichael.
A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon. This subject would probably be useful to me.
As evidence, I believe. Hopefully, just as evidence. He's opening cut
John
boxes
Milligan,
or something.
Managing
suppose.
Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir,
Silky
further
Legs
to
is
our
the name
letters
of the
dated
company. Oh my
5th
god.
and 10th of the month, we confirm we
terrible
are
name.
you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town.
Okay. And
This
then the rest is
letter
blocked out.
establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
Yeah. Hopefully, we found the right culprit. I mean, he didn't murder the first victim.
Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury.
Yeah, I probably didn't.
I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
Do I...
The ribbon is jammed. I have to start by freeing it.
Okay.
The ribbon is jammed.
Okay. I got it.
The right-hand reel has been removed.
Okay. And onto the left-hand reel. Still.
The left-hand reel has been removed.
Now can I remove it? Yes.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC.
Yes. Probably did. I already saw
I
Mr.
only
Pro's
need
name.
the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes. All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Mm-hmm. It's him, alright. As we all already suspected. To look.
Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning?
Yeah, it could be either. Mrs. Marbury could have seen something that shocked her or whatever. I don't know.
How hopeful. This place is a real mess.
Yeah. Never bothered to clean up, I'm sure himself for sure. Oh yeah, the misaligned
The least
bed.
we
Oh
can
my
say
god.
that Mr. Cust
That
is
annoys
not very
me.
concerned about order and balance.
Hmm? Yeah, see? He bought a ton of ABCs.
ABC guys. Enough to sign about a dozen murders. It's
Yeah.
closed.
Oh. Time for that knife.
This knife is very useful. Who knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string. Stockings.
That's what I hope, but maybe not. Yeah. Has everything he needs to be the murderer. For sure.
The Bexhill Daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. All the
There's
main
this.
articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date.
That's weird.
Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands.
Okay.
Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well.
Damn. No shirts with brown stains on it, like blood. Yeah. Let's look in the mirror. Admire ourselves. Okay. Haven't finished searching yet. So, what did she say? Oh. Okay. Anything else I haven't seen yet? Doesn't seem like it. I seem to have seen everything. Yeah, observed everything. Nothing in his closet either. No evidence. Damn.
It is not the right time.
Oh yeah, I'm still missing something. That's why he's not letting me leave.
Trousers.
Anything else? Oh.
War of 1914-1918. By the King's order, the name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May 10, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack.
I keep wondering, is this dispatch
greatly
misspelled,
deserves
or
distinction.
is it actually how they spell it? I just have to know. Searching yet. What else did I miss? You know how small this room is, Poirot? The knife is just floating in midair. But yeah, there's a little glitch here. That.
It is not the right time.
What else did I miss?
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. Oh. Oh, that's hard to spot. This is blood,
dark
right?
Stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there.
It's probably
Let us now
blood.
try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Yeah, he was probably in Baxhill. Mm-hmm.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th.
What about
No use
the
continuing
Andover,
the
though?
inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see.
Was he in Andover or not? I mean, we know that he was, but there's no evidence to prove that, right? Except for the stockings.
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
Hopefully that's enough.
Bye.
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene
Okay,
on the day of
Poirot
the
confirmed
crime.
it for me. He was at all 3 locations. Cool.
I had best talk to...
Oh, fine. I won't observe him. I'll talk to him.
I've listened closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
Just
That is
one.
what we're going to look for.
Was he at Sir
Let us now
Carmichael's
try and get our brain cells to work.
house? He might be, right? He's supposed to be. Possible to kill... I mean, yes, he was there at the murder. Lied about his destination. Okay, not that one. Was in Baxhill. So he killed all 3 of them. Killer. He has all the letters. He has the ABC guides. And a knife. He could have. It is very suspicious, sort of. But he coughs up blood. Although he actually doesn't really. Okay, that one's not important. Sorry about that.
The evidence against Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
C'est vrai. However, the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own.
Yeah.
According to his medical records, he
It might
suffers
have
from
been.
hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves,
So
not
he
on the
could have killed the
buttonholes.
first
Yet we
3
see
murders,
quite the
but
opposite.
not like Sir
You would
Carmichael.
expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles
Or
about his
was he
crimes.
covering for someone else?
But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
Now,
I
yeah.
agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my
I
mind.
mean,
There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can
If-
we talk to him?
he answers our questions.
Doncaster
That
is sending
is.
him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may
That
have done the
doesn't help
murders in
things.
an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Yeah,
Très
there's
intéressant.
that.
I shall remember that.
He probably had that
Right.
intention, right?
I'll go and examine the
So
suspect's
that
room.
even in his alter state, it's like, I have to
Chief
kill that
Inspector,
person.
I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see if you've missed something.
Sure, good. Maybe we have different, like, observation skills. You could spot something I missed. Maybe probably not. Poirot is the best, right? Let's go home.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Cool. I thought we'd be going home when we went to Scotland Yard. Oh, we were talking to this guy. Okay. Let's observe him first, as
This
Poirot
man
always
is
does.
not in good shape.
He's not. Gloves? Okay, he's shaking hands. Entire body's shaking, actually. Okay.
He is worried and very tired, and other police have been hard on him.
Probably would imagine. So,
What do you want from
Okay.
me?
to question you, of course.
Good day, Mr. Cust. I am Hercule Poirot.
Ah, you're the detective.
Yes.
Why did you send me a letter before each crime?
Why all these questions? When are you going to stop pestering me?
He seems so guilty, but don't know. I mean, I do kind of know because I played this game before, but oh well. Let's talk like logic, right? He doesn't seem to be the guy. It's like so obvious, right? He has everything, but what's his motive for killing all the people? How did he get the hands on the records to begin with? That's what I'm curious about. Like the dental records, like he works at the stocking place, not at a dental company or anything.
Très bien. You did not hide these letters. But the question remains, who did?
Probably one of my enemies. I have many.
You have many. Like, why? Yeah, I don't think he's the murderer. He's too obvious, right? They show his face to us right in the beginning, like, yeah, here, he's the murderer. Get him. Nah.
I do not believe that you are capable of murder, Mr. Cust.
I hope not.
Let's talk about the army.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered.
He doesn't seem like a kind of guy to enjoy killing.
The army was the only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions. Just orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
So he's very sick. Very affected still by what happened.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
Why do you kill him?
Of course, you never considered killing a doctor who took such good care of you.
No, never.
Yeah, let's ask him.
Do you
about
deny
his
being
place.
at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
Yeah, it is for his work. I told to touch stockings. Taylor. Is he okay? Are you okay? What do I need to do now, Poirot? He says question cuffs, but it stopped. Is it that I need to
I
get
am
in
not
something?
going to...
Do I need to get him in water?
He's in no state to reply.
Good.
Poor man. If only I could help him.
Oh, I have medication.
Take this. It will help you.
Thank you.
I almost forgot that I have medication in me. I mean, with me.
Oh, good God, my shirt is covered in blood again.
Oh, yeah. This cough must
Bon.
be bad.
I now know where the bloodstains Mrs. Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes, I feel much better.
Okay, let's continue questioning.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot, but not for pleasure. I am terribly
Pick the other
unwell in
option this
trains.
time just to be nicer.
But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Let's see. The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards.
So someone has been sneaking into his room to write the letters and send it to him using his own typewriter?
So it would appear that you typed them before sending them to yourself.
I don't remember. Good God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
And you need more medication. Lucky, I took all your medication from your room, so here you go.
Take this. It will help you.
Damn, he's in really bad shape. I mean, with the amount he's coughing, could he sneak up on anyone like Sir Carmichael? He would have coughed and then he would have noticed him,
Look
right?
at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Yes, I know.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
Okay. Continue
Let us
talking.
leave Cust alone. He's at the end of his tether.
Oh, okay. So I'm finished questioning him. Okay.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It might help us to understand him a little better.
He would have coughed so much that everyone would
Let
notice
us now
him.
try and get our brain cells to work.
I think someone is making use of him because he's not hired by the circular company, but he thinks he is. He has bottom of his throat, and he has bad cough. Yeah, not really profile of the killer. Like, the killer's strong. I mean, strong enough to kill Sir Carmichael, a fit man from behind. That's how strong he was. From behind? Okay. Tristran's murder. This one and this one? No? Okay. Doesn't support. He didn't appear to remember the letters. No reason to kill them. He doesn't recognize Poirot. I guess the killer knew us. Very confidently. Nope. It would have been great if he was actually the killer, but what we have seen,
I don't see any clearer than before. This is worse.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why. What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire.
Yeah, he still would have wanted to kill them for some reason, right?
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
But you see, he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then he confessed to them. He confirmed that he never typed the letters. Then, with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
Yeah, he's
Come on, he behaved like a guilty man. He lied to his landlady.
Because deep down he believes himself guilty. From the papers, he noticed that he had always been at the scene of the crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply forgot what he had done.
Yeah.
How can you be so sure?
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view.
Yeah, he's not in good
Let us now
mental
try
state.
and get our brain cells to work.
He's definitely not confident enough. Clever? He is clever. He's supposed to be clever. But yeah, he's not very smart. when we seen him. The killer is supposed to be very smart, right? No? Yeah, very confident. Very confident. He's not confident at all. Very weak-minded, actually. Yeah, man, he's Betty. He's not serious. He does not like trains at all. Too bad planes weren't invented at this time, right? Is Kel impulsive? He's not impulsive. But he's cold. Yeah. Nope, he's not generous.
You see? Cuss' character is quite the opposite of the murderer's.
But if he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You
Yes.
know very well that our murderer does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual repetition.
Yeah, our
in the
murderer's
choice
not a
of victims.
psychopath. He's a smart,
Very well, very well.
very
You're
smart,
right as always.
calculated man.
So we have
Very
no
cold.
confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Have faith.
I have a suspect
Just give me
already.
24 hours.
Time to head home.
To Whitehaven, please.
Alright. I think we're nearing the end of the game.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe 1 or 2 details.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Details don't matter.
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
A revolver? But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Yeah, this is the ending.
Trust
I
me.
said this is going to be very
It is
short
important you
stream.
carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait 1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Okay, for those of you who have not played this game before, at this moment, right, you can pick and you can sort of influence the ending with your choice.
The
Okay.
white ammunition are blank cartridges. The others are real bullets.
So
I have
this
to choose the type of bullets to load.
this is okay. So wait, he said the white cartridges. Let me guess. It's the one on the right, right? Let me confirm it first. You know what? Whatever. You know, I'm gonna pick the empty fake bullets. You know, I'm gonna say this, and if I'm wrong, then well, you're gonna be getting a very different ending. But yeah, at this point, depending on the bullet that you pick, you get a different ending. I'll pick this one.
The revolver is loaded with real bullets. I still have time to choose blanks.
Oh, that's a real bullet? Sorry.
The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose real bullets.
Sorry, I'm a peaceful person. I don't want to pick the real bullet. The fake bullet. I want the fake bullet. Okay? Hey, Hastings. Where am I going? I'm supposed to be going over to Hastings.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait 1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Okay. So here, I picked the blanks. This is going to be the ending for if you pick the blank bullets. I think like the blank bullets the
Voila,
first time
I
I
don't
played
trust
too.
you with my weapon.
So-
It has hardly been used. It is almost new.
But yeah, after this, it's like there's gonna be a long cutscene actually.
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Yes. Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
Well, never mind. I shall make do.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of
Of course,
course.
Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
So we're gonna
Why have
lie.
you brought us here, Mr. Poirot?
We're gonna
Since
trick
Cust's
them.
arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted. Miss Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
Yeah,
This is all
the
true.
clues all
However, a
match.
case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
Maybe.
I may
but
be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory.
all good points.
All these theories should be studied.
Unfortunately, he doesn't seem like that kind
Let
of
us
man.
now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yes, for the ending, we're gonna work on our gray cells a lot. Why did it get a mistaken address? Oh, still late. Not very well known. What's this? Very well known. About the murders. I don't remember. This is difficult, so maybe not that short of a stream at all. Just taking it. It's not very well known for sure. This is one of them. Has to be these few. Ah, okay, good. They did it on purpose, so why did it wrong? He challenged for glory? Address not very well known.
Is everything clear now?
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Yes,
Of
Poirot,
course.
explain it.
First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer
probably very
delayed
easy
his
to get
letters
caught.
deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Oh, yeah.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Very
Absolutely.
cunning indeed.
It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
Yep.
But that's not how you describe Cust.
Yes,
You are
because
quite
he's
right,
not
mademoiselle.
the murderer.
Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All
No,
the
the murderer's
specialists
not
agree
crazy
that he
at
does
all.
not have the profile of the psychopath.
Smart,
But
calculating,
if Cust is not
cold
guilty,
person.
how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crimes?
Mr. Clark, the answer to your question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yes. This is the reason why I chose to believe Cuss was innocent, even the first time when I played, because how does he get access to the records? Like, all the other evidence matches him perfectly, sure, but the records, medical records, how is he supposed to get that? It's not like he's an assistant to the Sir Clark or anything, right? What do we know about Clark? He is easily influenced. Never been head. Wounded at war. He's very fragile and easy to manipulate. Very sick. Kind of a poor man, actually. So, how do we explain it? He has to work. And he was sent there. The crime scene. Damn, difficult. No. Yeah, he was manipulated. That I know.
Dr. Clark's patients' records provided a very useful list of potential victims, sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because
Yeah,
he
that's
never
what I
had
said.
access to these records.
Carlo
So how did he happen to be at the scene of the
better
crimes?
at explaining
Either the
things than I
murderer
am.
sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him. He systematically sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
Yeah.
That's evil. What sort
Doesn't
of
help
killer
that
could have
he's
such a plan?
sick and he
what
coughs
would he
so
gain
bad
from
that
three
he-
completely different
There's blood
murders?
all over his shirt.
Indeed, it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes. What should we take from that? Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions.
That's what I believe.
On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at two potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle, that's good thinking.
Smart asses. You are.
Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Exactly
Please
the
allow me
point.
to disagree with you,
Oh yeah,
mademoiselle.
he doesn't. He works for him, right? He worked
He
for him.
works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
Yeah,
You could have done it.
but
And you may have
you
used
could
the
have. That's the
opportunity
point
to take
of
a look
being
at Sir
suspect,
Carmichael's
right?
records.
You think I'm guilty?
No,
You or Mr. Franklin Clark.
Franklin
That's
Clark.
ridiculous.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer?
Yeah, this is the main point.
Let us now try and get our
Very
brain cells to work.
obvious to tell who is the murderer at this point. Huh. Is he clever? He is clever, for sure. Is he sure of himself? Nope. Not at all. Not since his fiance's murder. Is he a seducer? No. Or he could have been. But that's not because of him though, at least in my opinion. It's like he's popular with women, but I mean he doesn't seem to like the fact that his fiance is like going out with other guys. I'm assuming he's not a seducer. But yeah, he does like trains. He matches all of them except, you know, one. Wait. Impulsive? He's not really impulsive. Okay, yeah, he is. He's not cold, for sure. Generous? Yes, he is generous.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Yeah, they're usually just
right, I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Absolument, Mr.
Clark. To be fair,
let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
So let's get started. Is Franklin clever? He is. He's quite clever. Is he sure of himself? He is very sure of himself. No, not this one. He is sure of himself. Is he a seducer? Yes, he is. He loves trains. He is not. He's very cold. I guess that's why he's so successful, is because he's cold. Is he generous? Yes, he is. He fits perfectly. He is the culprit.
As you have all seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up.
How does it not add up?
Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
No, you had to act quickly.
Okay, this one I'm not sure. Is it Tora Gray? Is it because of her? I want to say it's because of her. I might be wrong, but whatever.
Because of Miss Gray. Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death.
Yep.
For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Gray had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you.
Yeah.
So you hurried home from
Sir
China,
Carmichael liked
and you
Tora
took action.
Gray.
In truth, Cust was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit.
You,
Mr. Clark.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Oh, no. You know perfectly well. That is not true. Eh bien, voilà. Light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
Your theories are ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff.
And in this case, I am going to lie. I'm going to lie. Lie about it.
One thing proves it. The prints you left on Cust's typewriter.
Enough.
Oh, of course you wiped the typewriter before sending it. But not carefully enough. Scotland Yard has found your print along with those of Cust.
I understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter. And why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
Game,
Yeah.
set, match. You win, Mr. Poirot. But it was worth trying.
Yay! Is there more of a cutscene? Yes, there is.
Don't
Yes,
come near
this
me!
is the ending. This is the ending.
I'll never let you take me, Mr. Poirot!
And that is what have influenced the ending.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark, there is no easy death for you. I expected your reaction, so I used blanks. I'm sorry, mademoiselle, but your second chance has been lost. Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
Yeah. Sad to say. That fortune's gonna go wherever. I don't know. To charity, maybe? Or to bank? I'm not sure. But yeah. At least we solved the case, right? We managed to do it. We beat the game, guys!
Disappointed at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England.
Oh, Dick Dunbar. Why is it he
Donald
is the
Fraser
one
and
that
Meghan
is
Barnard
reading
married.
the ending? Okay, so they have a happy ending at
On
least. Good.
Poirot's recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better,
Oh, that's good.
and a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again. According to this eminent physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission.
Oh, that's
Lady
cool. That's
Clark
good.
has enjoyed very good health ever since.
You can keep each other good company. I mean, you know, they're all alone now. Good to have people around you.
Journal of an Innocent. The incredible story of ABC.
Ah, yeah,
As
poor
for
guy.
A.B. Cust, after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press.
Yeah, I
And
can
as for
imagine.
me,
I mean,
And with business booming, the Black Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire.
yeah, Dick Dunbar. We've never saw
Even
more
more
him,
popular than
but
York
he
Minster.
is the guy that would have died. He would have been the fourth victim had it not been for Poirot and us, of course. And yeah, that's it for this game. And here is the credits. Now, no matter how many times I've played this game, it's still one of my favorites. It really is. You know, it's a great game. Probably because it was made based on a very great novel. But yeah, it's really nice, and your choices affect the characters and the story a little bit. Because if you say the wrong thing, the characters might not want to talk to you, and they might get upset. And at the ending too, you can pick your ending, like depending on what you chose. You know, like the ending would have been different. So really, obviously, the ending that we picked, we used blanks, so the culprit was alive. But if you chose the real bullets, then he would have died. He would have killed himself, and then that's it. You know. But yeah, it's a great game. I think the first time I played, I tried both endings just to see what it's like, but I don't really remember the other ending, actually. I don't know if there's anything different. So yeah, but that's about it. People who made the game. Could be very long. Just end here. But yeah, we're at 100%, and according to the ego points, I am 4 438 points, similar to Poirot. 600 is the max. So I'm a lot nicer than Poirot is, apparently. But yeah, that's it for this game. Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. Thank you for everyone who watched up till this point. It has been quite a long playthrough of the game. So if you guys enjoyed it, you guys can go check it out yourself. Maybe play it, try the different ending, pick different choices. But yeah, it is a good game. You should play it even if you do already know the story. And that's it for today's stream. Made it over an hour, so not that short. But yeah, since I finished with this game, I'll play something else next time. I haven't really figured out what yet, but we'll get there. Okay? And so thank you for everyone for being supportive. Thank you everyone who's been here. And I'll see you next time. Bye!